Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, August 2nd. Today we're looking at the baseball slate. We got a few early games, got a bunch more on the late slate, so I got 6 plays I want to share with you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. As always, if you enjoy the videos, appreciate it if a like button, subscribe if you have not already. Check out the links in the description. Follow on Twitter, it's at the DFS process. And let's get started. So first couple will be strikeout props. First one I'm looking at is Eduardo Rodriguez, who made a pretty a decision that not a lot of baseball players would make. And he declined to trade to the Dodgers, where he would have went to compete for the World Series for some reason. So not sure what it is. Maybe just doesn't want to move. But now he's going up against the Pirates tonight. They are below middle of the pack in terms of strikeouts this year. And Rodriguez has been having a great season. There's a reason the Dodgers wanted to acquire him. And the Pirates, as we all know, they've kind of fallen off, although they did beat the Phillies last series. So yeah, they have some fight in them, but you got two bad teams going at it, and you got Rodriguez, who's been pretty good at striking people out this year. I think he's going to get a 6. Second strikeout prop that we're looking at is, could be a push, but I'm taking Joe Ryan. He's just been so locked in recently. He's 8.6 his last 5. The Cardinals, they didn't really sell anybody major. There was rumors that Arenado, Goldschmidt could get moved, though. Those guys are still on the team. Maybe they're trying to run it back next year. But Ryan, he's just been great with the Ks. This year, as of late, a couple double-digit K games against the Orioles is pretty impressive. He had 9 against the Royals, 7 against Seattle. The Cardinals have the 18th highest strikeout rate, which is the 12th lowest in baseball this year in strikeouts per game. But I still think he can get you a push, if not an over. This one might get moved to 6.5. Wouldn't be surprised. The third prop, we're looking at a Nerfy. This one, not sure how long it will be on the board, but you can get Garrett Cole and Shane McClanahan as a Nerfy here. Both teams have a sub-4 run total. Only concern could be that this one is in New York instead of in Tropicana. It's without much better ballpark for hitting in New York, obviously, but I still think you got two of the better pitchers in the American League, although McClanahan's having not having as great of a year as he did last year, but he still gives you upside. And just need those guys to get you 6 outs. I think it's out of these 5, it's definitely the best option, or there's out of these 7, definitely the best option. So looking at that one for a Nerfy. We got a couple of hitter props to round us out for the video. First one, the Dodgers look like a great team to stack again. You saw Mookie Betts hit a home run last night. He's going up against a lefty, so he's always great against both sides of the plate, but against a lefty, he's one I like him a little bit more. They don't have too many other Dodgers props on here yet, any other ones, so he's been one of their best hitters all year. Great against lefties. Could get 5 at-bats today. Dodgers score a lot of runs, as they are expected to. Think he can get you at least 2 bases, a double or a couple singles, home run. Seems like one of my favorites. And then I got a couple of fantasy props that I'm looking at, both from the same game, and we are taking the over 8 on Francisco Lindor and over 8 on Pete Alonso. Those guys are going up against a lefty, so you're always going to have more interest in Alonso against lefty, and same thing with Lindor. He's good against righties too, but against lefties a little better. Both guys have been hitting better as of late, especially Pete Alonso's after a pretty long stretch of games where he wasn't hitting many home runs. Definitely turned that around. And Mets have one of the highest totals on the slate today. It's approaching 6. Right now it's 5 and it's 0.7, and they're going up against a pretty young, inexperienced pitcher in Marsh. So, see, I think his strikeout props were on here. It was like 4, if I'm not mistaken. Or he's going up against Reagan's. But yeah, he's just not much of a K pitcher. I don't know how long he'll last in the game, but I think the Mets will be able to put up some runs, especially Alonso and Lindor might contribute if they do, or pretty likely that they will. So those are my 6 props I'm looking at today. Rodriguez over 5.5 Ks, Ryan over 6 strikeouts, Garrett Cole and McClanahan under half a run. And then we got Betts over 1.5 bases, Lindor and Alonso over 8 fantasy. So thank you for watching. Best of luck today, and I will catch you all next time.